Welcome back to another episode review of One Punch Man. It's just me for today, but Devin should be back for next week's episode review. This episode picks up right where we left off last week. We see Garou. The guy is confirmed this is Silver Fang's disciple. And man, he actually looks like a pretty cool villain. I'm really impressed. And the only thing that's weird about him is his hair. The hair reminds me of a mix of Ed from Cowboy Bebop and the guy from Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. I don't know why, it's a weird look for me. But besides that, we get to see how powerful he is already. In the first real fight scene we see by him, he takes out 3 Class A heroes. All of them almost within like one hit each, right? He grabs the magician, chokes him, and throws him down. He takes down the mustache guy, which it looks like nose hairs growing out into a mustache, which is really weird. And then he also takes out that blue fire guy who doesn't even really have the ability to use blue fire. It's just some tubes that comes out his arm. But then we also see him destroy all the villains that are there in an instant. And that the guy that works for the government, he's calling for more heroes, and then Garou decides, you know what? He's like, hey, this is just my coming out party. You'll see me again in 6 months. He's like, I can't take on multiple S-class heroes at this time. One interesting thing is that Garou claims to have, destroyed a lot of dojos, fought a lot of people. I don't know exactly how he worded it, but he hasn't fought Silver Fang. Garou claims to be on the monster side and starts calling himself a monster and says the villains and the heroes are both humans and that they're always reacting and the monsters are always initiating. It feels like there's going to be a big build-up to 6 months later when maybe there's this big final battle between Saitama and Garou. I hope it takes place in this season, but 6 months is a lot of time. I don't know how fast this season will go. One thing that would fit the vibe of One Punch Man is building Garou up as this guy who continues to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and then when the final battle between him and Saitama comes, it might be something like that alien who came at the end of season 1. And it seems like this guy is gonna finally match up to Saitama, but really it's all for nothing, right? And the guy is nothing compared to Saitama, which would be funny, it's another one of those comedic relief moments. But also, Garou, he seems to be a pretty prideful guy. It sounds like he's claiming to be that Earth Doom, that Doomsday type event that lady predicted, right? It sounds like he said he'll come back in 6 months and the big event is supposed to happen at that time. For a guy like him, who's extremely prideful, he talked about, taking on multiple dojos and defeating them. It doesn't even sound like, from what I remember from season 1, that he even fought Silver Fang. I'm pretty sure he attacked his own dojo while Silver Fang was gone. And then we see him here attacking all these villains, and then also attacking a couple of Class A heroes. And then at the end of the episode, he attacks another hero, right? The vegetarian tank top guy. And he's attacking him in an alley. And with all these situations, he seems to be acting in the same or similar way as Blizzard, who I'll talk about in a little bit. And Garou seems to only be attacking people he knows he can beat, right? He seems to only be attacking people that are weaker than him and doesn't even want to put up a fight against someone who's stronger. He doesn't seem like someone who's pushing himself to the limit. I don't know how he plans on getting stronger in the next 6 months, but it doesn't seem like he wants to do it by going up and fighting against Class S heroes, which, if he really was like a monster, monsters don't seem to care, right? We've seen monsters and robots already attacking King in episode 1 because they think he's the strongest. How come Garou's not doing that, right? He's not living up to what he says he is. Like I said earlier, Garou reminds me a lot of Blizzard. We saw at the end of episode 1, Blizzard and Speedo Sonic guy coming in and trying to find Saitama. And we now know the reason. And she's trying to collect a group of Class B heroes, or she's already doing this, collecting a group of Class B heroes to be underneath her, right? She wants them to be underneath her. She's going to guarantee their top spot in the Class B hero rankings, but she's going to be remaining as number 1. Later on in the episode, we find out that she doesn't think she can get past some of the top Class A heroes. She doesn't see herself as strong as her sister. Even though she's got street smart, she's physically stronger. When it comes to psychic ability, she's not as strong as Tornado. Kind of like Garou, only attacking people who he knows he can beat. she's going after Class B heroes that she knows she can either have them join under her or her two little underlings can take him out. They tried that with Saitama, it didn't work, he put him in their place, and then when she attacks him, she thinks she's doing some damage, but it's not even phasing Saitama. Genos' attack doesn't even phase Saitama, and it hits her down on the ground and she's bleeding so bad. She's hurt so bad that Genos thinks that Saitama was the one fighting her. And as the episode progresses, with Genos, Saitama, and Sonic all dealing with each other, we hear how Blizzard is like just shocked that a Class S ranked hero would even be associating with a Class B hero, right? She mentioned earlier to Saitama that he needs to show her some respect, or at least her underlings might have said this, right? She needs to show him some respect because she's ranked higher. And she's putting all of this value on rankings when again we saw in episode 1 how King is ranked in the top 10 and he's probably weaker than whatever the lowest rank hero, Class C or anything lower than that. As Blizzard watches this fight, she sees Genos and is impressed by his power, is impressed by Sonic's malice and how he's like at a Class S hero level, and then she sees Saitama. As Genos and Sonic were fighting and going back and forth, Saitama comes up and knocks Genos down and reminds him, you know, this is too petty for you. This guy is coming for me. It's my fight. All he has to do to take out Sonic is some of those side-to-side steps, which is pretty funny. And just the shockwave itself takes Sonic down. He's like got ripped up clothes, and he mentions while he was about to attack Saitama that every time he goes against him, he just feels like he's gonna lose. And that's the power you don't get in rankings, right? You get that going head to head. The whole time Saitama was talking to Blizzard, he was trying to correct her and trying to let her know heroes don't care about rankings. Heroes don't bully other heroes, right? We have to work together, or, you know, a real hero is gonna do whatever it takes even if he has to fight alone. And a real hero is going to do whatever it takes to protect people, even if he has to do it alone. And that's what Saitama was doing before the show even started, and continued to do with Genos underneath him. When Blizzard starts telling her story of how her sister's so strong and how she can't surpass these people, we see the flaw in her thinking, and it's kind of the same flaws that people in Mob Psycho have, right? They all think that if you're at this Esper level, then nothing else matters. Nothing else, nobody else can beat you. But Saitama continues to put other people in his place here. Mob continue to put other people in their place in Mob Psycho. Blizzard is shocked that Genos is the disciple of Saitama, and she's even more shocked when King comes in the room to talk to Saitama and they're playing video games together. Genos mentions at the end of the episode that it's because Saitama's strong. It's because he's strong that everybody's drawn towards him, and which is the same way with Mob, right? Mob was the strongest one when it came to being an Esper, but also he was just someone who was strong in his beliefs, the same way Saitama is, and that's what's truly drawing people together. Going forward, I'm interested to seeing what's causing Garou to get stronger, how he's developing so quickly, or how he thinks he can get to this super supreme level in 6 months, right? Is he doing the Saitama workout program? Did he find some monsters that are giving him strength? Is he in the same league with that robot that attacked Genos' village? You know, I'm interested to see. I'm also interested in seeing what will Blizzard do now. Will she turn from her ways, or will she go back to being a gangster, bully in the hero society? Or is she gonna follow Saitama? Is she going to try to get stronger? Is she going to try to attempt to get to Class A and try to get up to the level as her sister? We know from Mob Psycho 100 that being an Esper isn't the only thing that matters. Muscles developed from hard work, plus being strengthened with psychic powers, are stronger and better than having muscles that are just, developed from being an Esper. Using that psychic power to grow your muscles and become stronger. Blizzard mentioned that she was smart, street savvy, and she was all these things, but she just didn't have the Esper ability that Tornado had. Is this going to inspire her to train all of her skill sets and surpass her sister? Go ahead and drop a comment down below if you have any thoughts, any theories, or anything you're looking forward to for the rest of the season. If you like this video, hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell icon if you want to be notified for future videos. And for Devin, I'm Noah. This is Anime and Beyond. See you next time.